guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a shop my stash video. We're going to go through the products that were here from the last time around, pull some stuff out, and then we'll go ahead and shop my stash for new items to use. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. And now let's go ahead and get into the products that were in here. Most of them, I don't think that I have any declutter. I've used most of them at least once or twice. So I'm ready to rotate. I guess we'll go ahead and get started with primers. I had two in here. I had the Ritual, I don't know. This is a Thorn Oil Priming Facial Elixir. I love it. If you're looking for a super dewy primer that looks really nice under makeup, it's so beautiful. I could not believe how beautiful my skin looked. Super glowy. It does give you kind of that like a little bit oily kind of look, but I do really like that. Anyway, I really enjoyed that one. And then the other primer I had in here is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer plus 4% niacinamide. This was good. I do like their gripping primer, and this was no different. I did enjoy it as well. Okay, for foundation, I had two in here. I had House Labs, the Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. This was really beautiful too. I did really like how it looked on my skin. I would say it's more medium coverage. It can be built up. I didn't try to build it up to a full because I don't usually wear full coverage, but medium coverage for sure. I could make it a little bit lighter, use a little bit less product, but it was pretty. It was very beautiful on the skin. And the other foundation I had in here is the LYS Triple Fix Foundation. I know I really like this one. I just needed the lighter shade, which is this one, which is the MN1. I do have a deeper shade of this, so that is a foundation I do really like. For concealer, I have a feeling I had more than one concealer. The Forever Skin Correct is by Dior is the one that I have in here. Maybe the other one I had was the Hourglass Vanish, and now that's in a project. Maybe that's why. I feel like I'm missing a concealer from here. I love this concealer. I really, really do. I like how it feels under my eye. My under eye does not look dry and crepey or anything like that. It's a good one. I like it. Oh, here's the other concealer, duh. I had the NARS Soft Matte. This is in the shade Café con Leche. I really enjoy this one. I do use a brush. I do have a concealer brush that I use with it. I did use this one mainly in like my inner corner to really cover dark circles where this one wouldn't go in. And I felt like the shade of this one was a little bit more neutralizing. So I like this. And I did use it a couple times for hiding some pimples, some breakouts I had on my skin at some point. So there's that. Let's go ahead and talk about powders. I had, I want to say I had four. I had the Hourglass Luminous powder. That's in a project. I moved it out of here. I had Urban Decay waterproof powder. Honestly, this is the one thing probably from here that I did not use. I didn't feel like reaching for it. I haven't used it, so I'm going to pull it out. House Labs, this is the Bio Blurring Loose Powder. I kept it in here because it was still within that 60 days and I wasn't sure if I'm going to exchange it or not. I'm not going to exchange it. It's not a favorite powder, but it's pretty. It looks good on the skin. And then I have the Huda Beauty Easy Bake, and this is in the shade Cherry Blossom. Definitely brightening. I use it under my eye a couple times, but then I'm like, just convenient to use the One Powder by Nikia Joy under my eye all over the face, so I didn't reach for it again. Let's go ahead and move on to bronzers. I had a contour wand. This is the Hollywood contour wand by Charlotte Tilbury. Now I get the hype. I love that thing. I have a cream bronzer in here too. This is by NARS. This is the Laguna bronzer. Very nice and easy to blend. I did have this one by Lila B, and this is in the, this must be the lighter shade, Sunkissed, shade B, Sunkissed. I did have to use a stiffer brush to kind of like pick up product, otherwise, or like a stiffer brush. Otherwise, I couldn't pick up product, and I could tell, like I could start to see kind of like, oh, it's kind of hard pan. So I did have to select a special brush for it, but it was pretty on the skin. I do like the glowiness that it gives. The other bronzer I had in here is Gucci, and this is in the shade 3, Eclat Soleil, Eclat, is it Eclat Soleil? the shade 03. I love it. I'm wearing it today. It's so pretty. And then lastly, I had Charlotte Tilbury, the airbrush bronzer in the shade 2. I like this one too. I really like the formula of it, and I love the giant mirror in here. Makes it easy to bring it up close and, you know, see what's going on. For blushes, I had a few. I had this Valentino eye to cheek. This is a like you can use it in eyeshadow or a blush. I did use it as a blush, a super glowy blush, so I skipped the highlighter and I just used this guy. It is so pretty. My skin looked so glowy. I like that. I enjoyed that look, if we haven't noticed yet. I had Charlotte Tilbury. This is Chic to Chic and the shade is Ecstasy. I'm wearing this one today and it's so beautiful as well. Very neutral looking, so I like that. I had the one by Gucci. This is in the shade 04, Bright Coral. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the box. This one I didn't use as much as when I first pulled it in, but again, a really beautiful blush. I have traveled with this one too. And then the last one I had in here is by RMS Beauty, and this is in the shade Pomegranate Fizz. This is intense, you guys. Like, the shade on this one is so bright. Have to go very light-handed, but again, super healthy looking on the skin. And then one more, and this is the one by Tom Ford. This is in the shade 05, Sun Drunk. Ooh, you guys, I love it. I really, really like those blushes by Tom Ford. I did use a Wayne Goss brush, so I didn't get as much kick up as I normally do. But, oh my God, it's so pretty. So pretty on the cheeks. Okay, for highlighters, I had a couple in here as well. The first one is this IBY Private Jet Highlight. This is a beautiful one. I love it. I did have a Moonstone by Becca, a favorite. It used to be a lot more favorite than it is now. I feel like it's still a little bit light. I had ABH. This is Iced Out highlighter. This is definitely, I want to look different today for me. I had MAC, and this is in the shade Wrapped in Gold. This was the holiday highlighter from this past holiday season. So pretty. It's beautiful on the skin. And then the last highlighter in here is the one by Pat McGrath, and this is Skin Fetish Ultra Glow Highlighter. Let me show it to you. Here's that. Ooh, pretty. Alrighty, for eyeshadow palettes, I had 4. Let me pull them all out. The one I'm wearing today is Mary Jane by Melt Cosmetics. It's beautiful, definitely a statement eyeshadow look. This one by Charlotte Tilbury, brighter, whiter, something eyes. Oh, if I can get it open. Time to get rid of the packaging. What is it called? Bigger, Brighter Eyes Filter. So pretty, you guys. I kind of wanted to just use this and only this, especially because I was kind of lazy most days to do a full eye look. I had ABH in here, and this is, what is it called? The Rose Metals, not Rosy Metals. I used this one twice, maybe 3 times. It can get intense pretty quickly. So, you know, I was trying to keep it kind of a little bit light on the eyes, and this one could definitely get dark pretty quickly, just like the Melt Cosmetics. But I do really like the formula. I think the formula is really, really good. And then the last eyeshadow palette I had was the Tarte Man Eater. I had a little bit of mixed feelings with this one. I tried using this shade, kind of like a satiny shade all over the lid, and I felt like it was just crumbling all over the place. Wasn't getting any kind of real color to stick on my eyes. So that was one of the days. But then this one I had no problems with. This one I kind of didn't have any problems with. So I felt like some of the shades in here kind of irked me a little bit, but overall I do like it. This black is intense. I did use it to make like a faux black wing. So beautiful. Yeah, I'm happy with it. But again, the first time when I used this shade, I was like, God damn it, this sucks. And the next few times I was like, okay, I see why it was hyped up. So there she is. Let's talk about lip products. Oh, I had one more blush. I had this one, the cream blush by Merit, and this is in the shade Cheeky. I love those things. For lippies, I did have a couple. I had by Givenchy this set of 4. I did use all of them. This is the one that I was wearing today, and then I changed it up and put a different lip color on, the Intense Silk 116. I really like them. At some point, I'm going to take them out of the box, just not yet. I did have Rouge Dior, the 999, the Forever lipstick, their traditional red lip. I use it just the one time, unfortunately, but it's so pretty. Kind of want to keep it in here to use it again, but I think I have a lot more other lippies, like newer lippies. I did have this one by Gucci, and I did wear this one as well. This one by NARS. This is in the shade Dragon Girl. I did use this one a couple times. It is so, so beautiful. Coming out. For mascaras, I feel like this is, especially this one, I used it today and it was extra dry, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this one a done. It's been here for a while. So there's that one. For setting sprays, I did have this little one by Urban Decay, the all-nighter. I was working on finishing it, and then I had an unexpected trip, so I'm like, oh crap, so I had to refill it with a big bottle of from a big bottle of all-nighter. So now it's not out, it's still in the collection. I did have Iconic London Prep Set and Glow. This is so beautiful as a finishing spray, like a setting spray, so beautiful. And then NYX Bear With Me, I do like it for spritzing my brush and for like some eyeshadows that are kind of flaky. It sets them pretty well, like they apply pretty nicely. This is a highlighter that's in the project, and this is just a lip mask because I needed one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clean everything out, and then let's go ahead and shop my stash for new items. Alrighty, you guys, I'm ashamed to say, but I still have a lot of new makeup in boxes. So we're gonna go through those boxes to select, you know, the makeups. This one is all eyeshadow palettes that are new to me. One of them was sent to me by my friend Mariella that was previously used. The rest are all new. Let me move this out of here. Okay, here's what I have. We've got Natasha Denona, My Dream Palette. We've got Adapt Plain Jane. We've got Sigma Diana Saldana. We've got Star Wars. Yes, I know, I'm aware I have the same palette, but I don't have it in the Star Wars packaging. We got the Star Wars, the whole 3 trios from the 3, not trios, what are they, 5-pans, the 3 5-pan palettes, and the 4-pan, the quad from McGrath. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull in 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do all 3 of the Star Wars eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna pull all 3 in, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull in both Sigma and the Adapt eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna do that. 5 brand new eyeshadow palettes. I am not gonna go through my older eyeshadow makeup drawers. I'm just gonna pull these in, and I'll show you what they look like when I put them back in the drawer. So that's gonna be it from this box, and then let's move on to the next box. Alrighty, the next box over, it's got some stuff in it. Oh look, there was one more little eyeshadow palette. Well, this is just gonna have to stay in the new makeup drawer for next time around. I don't need any of these this time. I think, let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the Rare Beauty Positive Light highlighter. This is in the shade Exhilarate. I'm gonna pull this guy in. I think I'm gonna go ahead, here are all the Pat McGrath lipsticks I picked up from her sale. I believe they're all red, but we're coming up to Valentine's Day. I'm pulling all three of them in. And then, you know, again, we'll do swatches a little bit later. I do have these two by L'Oreal. I do really want to try on. They're lippies, so I'm going to pull, I think I'll do both of them as well. What do I have? What else do we have? I'm gonna consolidate. I'm gonna put everything that was in that last box in here, and then we don't have to, you know, go to all of the boxes. I think I'm definitely gonna pull in the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, the Glow Serum. I'm gonna pull this guy in. Oh, there's another eyeshadow palette. Oh boy, okay, I don't need that one now. I don't want to do this either. I do want to do MAC, the Black Panther highlighter. Definitely want to pull this in. Oh, I do have this blush from Dior. I do want to pull it in. This is in the shade 219 Rose. I don't know, something. Doing that. The Dior lipsticks, I think I'm gonna hold on to because we already pulled Pat McGrath. I'm not gonna pull them in this time. Not this one either. Let's do this Givenchy Prism Libre powder. This is in the shade 3. I'm gonna do this guy. I already got, did I get some blushes? How about we do, I think I want to do, let me see. Let's do this guy. This is by Ilia. This is Color Haze Multi-Use Pigment. I want to use it as a cheek tint. It's a really pretty color. So I'm going to pull this in. Okay, let's do the Sweet Nude Lipstick by Huda Beauty. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one lastly from here. This is the Tarte face palette. It's got a bronzer. It looks like 5 blushes. Do I want to do that? I don't really want to do 5 blushes by Tarte. I want to play with some of my older blushes. I'm gonna skip this. We'll wait till next time. Oh, okay, I know what that is. Let's do this blush by Sephora. This is in the shade Fascinated. Okay, that was a lot of products, a lot of new stuff, but all of these I purchased around the holidays, and it's time to use them. Or maybe I kind of want to do some of these Danessa Myricks pigments. I bought the glitter, the foils, jewels, and nightcap. Sure, why not? We'll see how they go. I'm gonna pull them in, and then that will be it from all the new makeup. I do want to go through the drawers and get some other stuff like my older makeup stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple more lippies. I do want to get some lip glosses because everything I pulled in was basically bullet lipsticks. Lip glosses, I think I'm gonna, yeah, let's see. What do I want to pull in? I'm gonna go ahead and pull in this Dose of Colors. This is in the shade Jazzy. I think I really want to pull this guy in. This is by Too Faced, the Lip Injection Lip Gloss, and this was in the shade Christmas Cocoa. I thought I was gonna declutter, and then I was like, okay, let me try it before I throw it in the trash because it was still brand new, and I actually liked it, so I kept it. So there's that. And how about maybe like this burnt, yeah, this one in the shade Saint by Ilia. I think that will be it for lip glosses. I do have bullet lipsticks. I am gonna get a nude lip liner and a red lip liner. Okay, for a red lip liner, how about we do, I think I will go ahead and do the Pat McGrath one. This is in the shade, what shade is it? Come on, what is it? Major, and it is a red. And then for nude, any nude lip liner would work, I guess. How about we do, let's do this one, Spice by Milani. Or you know what, I'm gonna do the Huda since we have a Huda lipstick. I'm gonna pull in the Huda lip liner. I am gonna grab, I do wanna try one of these. Let's do, maybe we do this one, the Tarte Maracuja. This is in clear. For a primer, I pulled in one primer which was new. I'm gonna pull in another one that's an older primer. Not older, but it's been a while since I've used it. I think I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do it, you guys. I missed it so much. I'm gonna pull in this guy. This is the Smashbox Mindful 5. I love it. It's the brand new one. I finally got rid of the packaging. I'm like, I need to start using it, so I'm gonna pull this one in. We need setting sprays. I guess I need a primer mist first and then a setting spray. For a primer mist, how about we do I think I'm gonna do this one, the e.l.f. Mist Me, e.l.f. Jen Atkins. And then for setting, I'm gonna do Derma Blend. Oh, come on. There she is. Derma Blend. This one is a really good one. Okay, we're not pulling in any older eyeshadow palettes, but we are gonna go ahead. So I'm skipping straight to foundations because again, I'm not pulling in any older eyeshadow palettes. I think I really want to play with this one again. This is by Smashbox, the Studio Skin 15-hour wear. I remember really liking it, and it's been a long time, so I'm gonna pull that guy in. Another one that I think I would really like to play with. Let's see. What am I thinking here? What do I want to do? Zoeva or Coast? Let's do the Sephora Best Skin Ever. I remember liking this one too, so we shall see. I'm gonna pull this in. For concealers, this is where it gets really hard, you guys. I don't know why I find it difficult. Let's pull in this L'Oreal Infallible one. This is in the shade 360 Cashmere. And I think I will go ahead and pull in one more concealer. We do the Tarte Ultra Creamy, and this is in the shade 35N Medium. Hope it's not too dark, so I'm gonna do this guy. Let's do powders next. Okay, for powders, I already have one powder, which is the one by Givenchy. I want one more loose powder for all over the face. I think I'm gonna go with the La Prairie one. I'm gonna use my little, I'm gonna pull in the big guy, and I could just like leave it sitting on my vanity to use. It'll be easier than the travel one. I don't wanna, here we go. Do that guy. And then let's do a finishing powder. For a finishing powder, I think, I repurchased the Glowish by Huda, but I got a different shade than what I had. I had the shade 02, and I repurchased the shade 03. And I feel like maybe it's too dark. I haven't used it yet. Let me pull it in because this could function. It's got a lot of color to function as a finishing powder, but I do want to pull it in because I have a feeling it's dark. So I'm gonna bring it in, and I do want a finishing powder. I'm gonna go with the Laura Mercier Candle Glow. Do I want to do this or do I want to do Jacqueline? Jacqueline just so bulky. Let's do Jacqueline. If it wasn't bulky, I would reach for it more. I know that for sure. Let's do Jacqueline Hill. Okay, moving right along to bronzers. Did I pull in any bronzers? No, I did not have any bronzers, or I don't have any bronzers yet. I do want to pull in Capri Coast. This is Sunkissed. No, sorry, I meant Bondi Bay. I'm going to pull in Bondi Bay by Nude Sticks. I'm gonna pull in, let's do this one by Nabla. I do really like it. The Skin Glazing. This is in the shade Skin Bronzing. This is in the shade Dune. I'm gonna do this baby. I'm gonna bring in that one. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in, how about we do M Cosmetics sculpted, what is it called? What do they call it? Corselet sculpting powder bronzings, and this is in the shade Silhouette. I'm gonna bring this one, and then I would like one more bronzer for sure. Let's see, Milani. Why don't we do the City Bronzing by Maybelline? This is in the shade 200. That will be it for bronzers. Let's get maybe 2 or 3 more blushes. Okay, for blush, I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the Bare Minerals, the Gen Nude blush. I'm gonna do this one. I think I'm gonna do Desert Orchid by Pat McGrath. I think she re-released it for Lunar New Year. That's what I want to say, or maybe she's re-releasing it in the Love collection, something like that. So I really want to play with mine. Here's that one. I think I want to also pull in, let's see. I want to do this Fire one. Is it called Fire? Fire Opal. But, oh gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, I do. And then that will be it because I have 2 other blushes that I already pulled in. Let's do a couple highlighters. Okay, for highlighters, let's see. What are we going to play with? Let's do this Gilded Rose by Smashbox. This was the Vlada collab. I'm going to do that one. I think I would also like to pull in, how about we do Mary Lou by The Ball. Classic, but I really don't remember if it's been so long. Do I still like it? I don't know. And let's go ahead and pull in Laura Geller, Baked Honey, Gilded Honey. One more. I think I will pull in, I want to do this one by Ilamasca. Yeah, I'm going to pull this guy in. This was sent to me by my friend Mariella. She decluttered it and I was like, hey, I want to try it. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back in the drawer and then we'll do swatches. All right, guys, I went ahead and put everything back and it's been actually a couple days. I had remodeled my room, moved everything around. So here we go. We are gonna go ahead and do swatches. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with what I pulled in for powders, and we'll go that way. Actually, we'll start with primers because why not? For primers, I do have the Danessa Myrick Yummy Skin Glow Serum Primer. I haven't used it yet. This is brand new to me. And I do have Smashbox The Mindful 5. This is a favorite of mine. I finished one last year and here we go. I needed to start working on a new one. I really missed it. For foundations, I do have 2. I have a Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I remember that I enjoyed it, so I hope I still do, and I hope it, you know, works well. And I do have Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour foundation. This is in the shade 2.16. Used to be, again, a favorite of mine, so we'll see. It's an older foundation. I hope it's okay still. For concealers, I pulled in 2 concealers. I pulled in the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer and Tarte Double Duty. This is the creamy one. For L'Oreal, I have the shade Cashmere. And then for Tarte, I have the shade 35N, which is medium. Hope it's okay shade. Okay, powders. For setting powders, I pulled in a couple. Actually, I do have La Prairie powder in here to use as a loose powder. I do have this one. I pulled in Glowish by Huda. This is a luminous pressed powder. This is in the shade 03 Light. The shade that I had before is 02. So I hope this is not too dark. Yeah, I hope this one is not too dark and that it would work well. Let me see. get it out of the packaging, actually. I don't remember how long it's been. I don't think I can return it. Okay, it seems like it's gonna be an okay shade. I don't think it's too dark, but my hand is significantly thinner than my face. The other powder that I have in here for a setting powder is this Guerlain Prism Libre powder. This is in the shade 3. I really wanted the one they released for the holiday last year, but it's just sold out before I could get it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try this guy. And then for a finishing powder, I have this Jaclyn Brighten Up Luminous powder. The shade is Brighten Up. I like the, I remember I really enjoyed it. I just hate the packaging, it's so bulky. So we'll see how that's gonna look on the face. Okay, for bronzers, pulled in a couple. We'll go ahead and start with some swatches. I pulled in this guy by Nabla. This is the Skin Bronzing powder, and this is in the shade Dune. Go ahead and swatch this guy up. Oh, I really like this bronzer. I really like it. The other one I pulled in is by M Cosmetics, and this is the Sculpting Powder Bronzer, and the shade is Silhouette. This is definitely a sculpting bronzer. Formula is super creamy, very powdery. So this is definitely more neutral, and it just melts beautifully into the skin. There's that one. I pulled in Maybelline City Bronzer, and this is in the shade 200. I haven't used it in a while. Oh, it still looks really pretty. I love that sheen in it that it has. The cream bronzer I pulled in is by Nude Sticks, and this is Bondi Bay. I really like this one, you guys. It's been a while since I've reached for it. You know, just because newer stuff comes out, but I really like the shade of this one, and I really like the formula. So there's that one. Now let's go ahead and move over to blushes. I feel like it's not enough bronzers, just 3, but it's okay, I guess. If I need more bronzers, I'll just, you know, reach into my collection for something else. Yeah, so let's go ahead and move right along to blushes. For blushes, I pulled in a couple. This is a blush too, and this is a cream. So I'll put this in here so I don't forget it. The first one is by House Labs, and this is the Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter in the shade Fire Opal. Yes, this is a highlighter, and I plan to use it as a like a blush topper. Like, instead of using a blush and a highlighter, I'm gonna use this guy, maybe topping another blush. 2 blushes, yeah, well, okay, but you know what I mean, you know, a blush topper. There's that. For Pat McGrath Divine Blush, this is in the shade Desert Orchid. I think her Love Collection, is it called the Love Collection, or is that Natasha Denona's collection is called Love? Anyway, but I think she released this guy in the like that Love Collection. Ooh, it's such a pretty shade. It's been a while. And then when I saw the pictures, I was like, dude, I have that shade. I remember really liking that shade. So here we go. We're playing with it. I pulled in Bare Minerals Gen Nude. This is in the shade That Peach, though. It's another beautiful. The formula is so nice. And I just love that, like, it's super natural looking. There's that. And then I pulled in this guy by Sephora. This is the shade Fascinated. This is one of the, I think this is one of the shimmers. Colorful shimmer, yes. That's, ooh. Feels so nice. Ah, yeah, look at that shade. Woo, that's pretty. Like, if I use these 2 together, these would look really good. These 2 together, these would look really good. Even these 2 together would look really good. So there we go. And the last blush in here is the cream one, and this is by Ilia. This came in my lucky bag. This is in the shade Stutter. It's actually lip and cheek. Yeah. This is so pretty, you guys. I used too much last time I played with it, so I gotta be careful not to squeeze out too much. It has this cool little applicator thingy. Oh, here we go. I think that would feel really nice if you're applying it on the lips. I'm trying to squeeze the littlest amount because I'm just gonna show you guys, and then I'm gonna wipe it. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna need more than that. Couldn't get that blended. All right, here we go. Pretty. I think it's going to be a little bit of a trouble. It seems like wherever I first placed the colors, like it doesn't want to move from there. It stained it, but it's moving from all the other spots. Does that make any sense? So we'll have to see. Have to see how this applies on the face. It smells good. It smells really good. Not like, what's that smell? Chocolate? I don't know. Okay, I almost forgot. There's one more blush, and this is by Dior. This is the Dior Rouge blush, and this is the shade Rose Montaigne. I really can't tell you what that is. But it's the shade 219. Here we go. Okay. That's really pretty. Haven't worn a pinkyish blush in a while. This looks really pretty, you guys. Okay, we'll see how that looks on my skin tone. I think I better get rid of this guy. I scratched my blush. All right, let's move on to highlighters. I have a couple. The first one is by Alamasca. This is the shade OMG. This is one that really needs to have a setting spray first and then applied. See, like my hand's still wet from the wipe. It looks so pretty, but if I don't do this, it looks too powdery and kind of like all over the place. So there's that one. There's Black Panther by MAC. This is in the shade Royal Challenge. Oh, ooh, look how pretty that is, you guys. Okay, that's a really nice shade too. I was kind of worried that it might be too dark, but I think that's just the perfect gold, like the deepest I could go without it looking too unnatural on my skin. From Smashbox, this is the Vlada collab, and this is in the shade Gilded Rose. You guys, I went on the hunt on this one recently, or sometime last year, because I regretted not having it from when the collection released. Look at that. It's pretty. Yeah, I searched for it for quite some time. And then we have Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. There's Gilded Honey. We got Mary Lou by The Balm. This is pretty old. Still a classic. They still promote it. Okay, there's that one. And then the last highlighter I have is by Rare Beauty, and this is in the shade Exhilarate. Hope I can reach in there without scratching the highlighter with my nails. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's an interesting formula. Now, I've had this guy for quite some time and I still haven't swatched it. People are tired of them now. So pretty. Really, really pretty. I feel like I have a really nice variety. They're not too dark, they're not too light, just various ones, you know? That's good. I'm looking forward to this week's makeup. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to eyeshadows. I'm gonna move these out of my way for a minute because there's quite a bit of eyeshadows. We do have two creams. These are by Vanessa Myrex. have anything new in here? Just mascara, nothing new in here. By Danessa Marix, I'm gonna do these creams and then we'll do the palettes. These are the Color Fix, and these are foils. This is in the shade Jewels, and this is in the shade Nightcap. She makes some beautiful cream shades, you guys. I do like her foils. I do like her mattes. I did not like the one that never dried, the glossy one. I did not like it. It just creased pretty badly. Here we go. But these, I'm looking forward to playing with. So this is Jewels. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And then this one is, what did I say it was? Nightcap. So there, so pretty, like used to top other looks or even just like all over the lid with nothing under. It's quite a bit of pigment, so I assume if I was using like the correct brush, a synthetic brush, it would have more color on my lid than, you know, with my hands. But yeah, so pretty. They really apply really nicely on the eyes too. Again, I really like her products. All right, now let's go ahead and move on to the eyeshadow palettes. Lots of new palettes, you guys. I have the 3 by Pat McGrath, the Star Wars Collabs. I have Adept, Plain Jane, and I have Sigma Diana Saldana. We'll go ahead and get started with this one. This is, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I do like the Sigma eyeshadow formula. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do mattes from here because I know we're gonna do all the shimmers from that baby from Adept. Okay, so let's do these. Yeah, their formula is so nice. Okay, that lilac is pretty. It's really pretty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a couple of these. Let's do this guy, Strength Gold Getter. I think this Gold Getter with this lilac, the Good Vibes, would look really, really pretty. Like a eyeshadow look like that. Okay. Yeah, so nice. Yeah. Let's do a couple more swatches from this palette. I'm kind of curious about, I want to see this black. Let's see this blue, which is in the shade, it's called Aquarius. I think I'm gonna try Grayful. Okay. So here's the black, blue color, and then Grayful. Nice. Really pretty. Could do like a look with these. Maybe not with these. I need something in the middle. Okay, let's move on to maybe we'll do Star Wars palettes. Since they're 5-pan palettes, we'll swatch all the 5 pans, you know. All right, let's start with this one. This one is the golden one. All right, I really like it. Look at this blue color. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. I think I'm gonna do all 5. Ooh, I dug into this one too much. Too creamy. Dang it, I did the same for the gold. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My gosh, those are beautiful. The formula is so creamy. I hope I didn't do too much. You can see it. I hope I didn't do too much damage. But that's beautiful. That's really, really pretty. My kind of colors. Okay, next up, let's do Divine Droid. Here's Divine Droid. Another beautiful blue packaging. Okay, this is definitely more colorful. It looks like it's all no mattes in here. So yeah, Dude, I don't even need to swirl my fingers in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at these colors. Look how creamy this is. Does she have... Oh, all the names are in the back. Yeah. Astro Lime, Bronze Circuit, Secret Blueprint, Optic Fuchsia, and Ultraviolet Messenger. And then the last 5-pan palette is Sith Seduction. Here we go. Okay, I'll swatch them and then we'll read off the names. Oh, they look so creamy. Look at that color. Oh, you guys. This is so creamy. Okay, we'll swatch them. First one is Imperial, Dark Destiny, Mustafar Heat, Galactic Conquest, and then Force Sensitive. So pretty. Look at that color. And that, and that, and that, and that. This would be probably my least used, but look at these. Oh, pretty. Okay, go ahead and put this those away. Now the question is, I know I want to keep the packaging. I might remove them from the packaging, probably store the packaging somewhere else. Maybe. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, just a little OCD-ish. And then the last eyeshadow palette we have is Plain Jane by Adept. I haven't opened it, you guys. I got this one for Christmas from my friend Mariella. And there we go. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. All right, I guess I'll just remove it completely. And then this is what we're keeping. Look how pretty. It had been always sold out and I was so jealous when she was able to buy one. So yeah, we're gonna do swatches, you guys. All right, first entire row. Okay, here is the entire palette. The colors are just so pretty, you guys. Look at that shift on this. Like this shade over here. This one. Oh, they're so pretty. I think I messed up my order here somehow. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Somehow I messed up my order here. But yeah, here they are. They're so pretty. My finger is stained. I would think if, you know, I had a eyeshadow base or wet my eyelid or my brush, these would pop a little bit more. Felt like the color stayed on my fingers because my fingers are from constant wiping, you know, like moist. But yeah, it's so pretty. I'm so happy to have it. Okay, and lastly we have the lip colors, all the lippies. Let me just organize things back in here. Go. Actually, let's talk about the setting sprays. I have two. I have Dermablend Lock and Last as a setting spray, and I have e.l.f. Jen Atkins Mist Me as a primer mist. Now let's do lippies. I guess, let's see. Let me go ahead and open these. These are all by McGrath, and here's another thing. I would like to keep the packaging, but I don't know if I'm going to. First one. It's just so bulky, but definitely appreciate it. All right, here we go. Here are the lippies. These are the McGrath ones. Let's get started with these. They're all reds. This is in the shade Elson. I used to have the shade Elson and I used it up. So we went for it again, you guys. I cannot deny myself a beautiful red lipstick. Next up, we've got Elson 2. This is more orangey, not as cool tone. Oh my gosh, beautiful. And then this one is Forbidden Love. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. Okay. Since we're still with reds, let's do these two. These are by L'Oreal. These are the I don't know what the line is. Color Riche. One is Le Rouge Avant-Garde, which is this one. Oh, that's creamy. Wow, okay. Surprised. Look at that. And then this one is Le Rouge Determination. Determination? I don't know how I would French it, but wow, so pretty. I kind of feel like these two are very similar, no? Maybe this one is just slightly brighter. Okay, lots of reds. Valentine's Day is only 2 weeks away. I have another red, and this is the Dior Rouge Dior. I didn't choose it enough. I felt like I didn't choose it enough, and this is in the shade 999 Forever Red. I think we might need a dedicated video of all of my reds. Like, you know, red swatch party. Woohoo! There it is. And I have, we do have a red lip liner. This is by Pat McGrath. Oh crap, I gotta sharpen it. What happened here? I don't know. This is Pat McGrath Perma-Gel Ultra Lip Liner. I need to sharpen that. Let's do these. This is by Ilia. This is the Balmy Gloss Tinted Lip Oil, and this is in the shade Saint. Here's Saint. We have Lip Injections by Too Faced, and this is in the shade Christmas Cocoa. I was actually very surprised when I put this guy on my lips. I liked how it looked. It's not a shade like when I swatch, I'm like, ooh, I can't wear that. But I really enjoyed it on my lips. And then Jazzy by Dose of Colors lip gloss. Here it is. It's a very pretty color. The lip liner, the other lip liner I have is by Huda, and this is like a honey beige. Oh, where's the Huda lipstick? What did I do with it? Is it right in front of, I'm like, is it right in front of my eyes? Yes, here it is. We're gonna swatch it. Huda lip liner, honey beige. Yep, honey beige. Let's do the Huda lipstick, and this is in the shade Sweet Cheeks. This is one of her cream lipsticks. Her mattes are painful. Ooh, that's so pretty. Dang, that's a beautiful nude, you guys. And then we've got Tarte Maracuja, which is clear. I do want to sharpen this lip liner by Pat McGrath, so. Okay, so typically I would sharpen it more if I were to be using it on my lips. I don't like it kind of, you know, not rounded, but we're just gonna go ahead and swatch it. There it is. I think this is it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're all doing well, and I would like to thank you all for watching all the way to the end. If you did, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Sorry there was such a long gap in between, you know, the first part of this video and the second part. I was going through some stuff. My baby cat, she's 11 years and 4 months. She was recently diagnosed with cancer, and we had her to put her down a couple of days ago. So you can understand I was not in the mood to film. I reorganized after she left us, and you know, here we're here. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.